The Pittsburgh Steelers are phony. They are a phony. And their head coach, who I love Mike Tomlin. And he's a Hall of Famer, has won a boatload of games, has won a Super Bowl, has been to another Super Bowl. And he always says, quote, the standard is the standard. Well, the standard in 2025 is fraudulent. It's fake. It's a fugazi. And that's what the Pittsburgh Steelers are. And shout out the classic Tomlin stinker spot for getting us to the window again. Ad nauseum, we discussed this. Hey, Mike Tomlin is a road favorite. Might want to watch out. Oh, everyone's starting to gas up the Steelers. Might want to watch out. Don't want to go down that path. Everyone's buying in 4-1. Favorites in the AFC North. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, how about 33, 44-3 against the spread as a road favorite since 2007? How about that? How about it, huh? And after the game, at the press conference, it's the same old from Mike Tomlin. Oh, we didn't execute, had a couple of turnovers, credit the other team. It's a tough venue, AFC North football, blah, 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 blah. That is what it was from Mike Tomlin. And my response to that, to anyone out there that have been thinking about the Pittsburgh Steelers with Rodgers and maybe being a 1 seed or a 2 seed, you believe me now? The team that you saw last night, do you think that's a playoff team? I don't. I didn't even need to see last night's game to know they weren't a playoff team. But now that we've seen that result, we have that data point. Do you think that is a playoff team? The answer to that question is a resounding no, in my opinion.
I'm angry today. Let's get back to the negative. For this expensive Pittsburgh Steelers defense and old Pittsburgh Steelers defense. Go to the used car dealership. Oh man, they got a beautiful 1975 Corvette. And everyone knows, car enthusiasts know, that 1975, by far, the best year in the history of the Corvette. I'm totally making that up. You buy a Corvette, an old one, and it's expensive. This is a great car. It's a nice car. And you get in it, and you turn on the radio, and the song that's playing is Pharrell and Rihanna, Lemon. And the first lyric that you hear is, I pulled up in a lemon. Wait a minute. The Pittsburgh Steelers defense is a lemon. Wait a minute. And it's super, super expensive. Wait a minute. And all these players stink. Wait just a goddamn minute. The new Fantastic Four movie just came out. Sue Storm is the Invisible Woman. Last night, TJ Watt was the Invisible Man. Did you see TJ Watt last night? Hear his name called a lot? How's the Herbig Pro Bowl push going for the Pittsburgh Steelers after last night? You would have thought that this was like 1986 Lawrence Taylor, the way that people were talking about him. How'd that go last night? How'd Alex Highsmith play last night? Like, oh, best pass rushing duo in the league. Like, this is Von Miller and DeMarcus Ware for the Super Bowl 50 Denver Broncos. Stop it. Jalen Ramsey. Burnt like toast left in too long. Big play, Darius Slay. Yeah, it's big plays, all right. By the wide receivers. Joey Porter Jr., who's never met a penalty he didn't think he could commit. It's pathetic. The players are actually too good for this to be what's happening with the Steelers. And I don't know how they fix it. You bet on this Friday. Because they could have been 5-1, 4-game lead on the Baltimore Ravens. And now 4-2. And yes, 4-2 still a good record. But let's consider something. The Steelers wins this season when the defense is like, so they beat the Jets in week 1. And you want to think about just, wow, how bad is this? Justin Fields and the Jets offense lit them on fire in week 1. Think about what the Jets offense has been since. Okay, you won that game. You beat Drake May and the Patriots. Awesome. Anyone remember how that game went? The Patriots turned it over 5 times. Great. You beat Dylan Gabriel and you beat Carson Wentz in Dublin. Awesome. What happens when you have to face like an actual real NFL offense? Like they get annihilated. Which brings us to the schedule. Next week, the Steelers host the Green Bay Packers. How many points do you think Pittsburgh's defense is allowing in that game? Then, it's Daniel Jones and the Indianapolis Colts. That offense has looked pretty good. At the Chargers and Justin Herbert. Home against the Bengals and Joe Flacco. And maybe this time they'll say, oh, that number one is pretty good. We should try covering him. At Caleb Williams and the Bears. Home Buffalo. At the Ravens. Wait till Lamar gets back. Gonna flambe them. Home Dolphins. At the Lions. At the Browns. Home Baltimore. By my count, 9 of those 11 games will feature teams with actual offenses. I'm crossing off Miami. I'm going to assume that they're way up. Maybe they trade Jalen Waddle. Who knows? And I'm crossing out the Browns in Week 17. Otherwise, that's 9 legitimate offenses that they have to play. And when the Pittsburgh Steelers play a legitimate offense, the only way they can win is if Aaron Rodgers outscores them, you get a 60-yard field goal by Chris Boswell, or the other team turns it over 5 times. Otherwise, they lose. They lose. I'm nervous for the Steelers. I bet them to make the play. I thought this was a wrap, Steelers playoffs. I'm nervous now. And the biggest winner of last night's game wasn't even the Cincinnati Bengals. It's the Baltimore Ravens. It's the Ravens. Lamar's going to be back next week. The schedule's really manageable. They get the Steelers twice, and they get the Bengals twice. They win all those games. I mean, they can win this division. Pittsburgh plus 120. Ravens plus 135, Bengals plus 450.